Now to have a conversation with the former CS of Public Service and head of Capital, of course, Development, and the former Attorney General of the Republic of Kenya, the former Speaker of the National Assembly, and also Member of Parliament as well. This is Justin Muturi. He has written a very seminal book that you need to read. This is The Fight for Order, Justin Muturi, The Secrets, Political Deals, Statecraft, and a Reckoning with Power. And of course, it has been forwarded there by His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta. Thank you for joining us this evening here on TV47 on The Insight. And of course, we are looking forward to plumb deeper into your book and just to tell us the intrigues of the political chicanery, the political, of course, intrigues that really happened behind the scenes that the public normally sees. And so today, you've written so much in this book as I just read it. And of course, the insights that we're going to pick up from here is going to inform Kenyans on where the political lay of the land is, the outlook of it is looking. Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
You know, I read through it and there were moments of course, laughter, moments of astonishment, moments of, you know, just asking myself so many questions that are hanging on the rafters of my mind that I want to just ask you first of all. Beginning, we dial back the time machine to Kangaroo High School, right? You're in Form 6 there, and actually you're not very sure if now you're going for, you know, your A level. You are Muturi Bedan,
yes.
But that name has to be changed to Justin Muturi. Will you tell us the intrigues behind the change of names? Good evening.
Thank you very much for having me, and it's a good point to start because it explains who I am. Mm-hmm. During my period between Form 1 to 4, I engaged in some little bit of, you know, funny games in school. We used to play cards,
yes,
for money, and as a consequence, we missed very many classes.
Yes.
And at some point, it was decided that because we had not attended sufficient number of classes, mm-hmm, we will not be allowed to sit for our O-level exams, a few of us. Somehow we pleaded with the administration, and perchance they allowed us to sit the exams for whatever worth it was going to be. Mm-hmm. We did, and by that time, I was Muturi Bidan, mm-hmm, between Form 1 and Form 4. Mm-hmm. But that's not to say that those were my only names. Mm-hmm. I already had my names as Justin Muturi.
Indeed, but of course...
But when I went to Form 1, I was mainly known as Muturi Bidan. Mm-hmm. So, as one of the promises... So Muturi Bidan had the hang-ups of the past, you know? Yes. So one of the promises that I had to give to the administration to allow me to go back to Form 5 at the tail end, mm-hmm, was, and also to change, yes, my name, mm-hmm, and change my character from what had been known to in the past. Mm-hmm. Since I was going back to the same school, and many of the students already knew me, those who were behind me, and indeed those who were also my classmates. So it's one of the reasons that I changed to Justin Muturi. Muturi. Yes.
Fantastic. Thank you. Let's just go from the beginning. I read the prologue and I said I will begin from there because it is giving us a very good teaser on what this book is all about and the intrigues about the political scenario in a government.
Yes.
So the president, that is by then President Uhuru Kenyatta,
yes,
he calls you at night.
Yeah.
And you respond, he said, he is asking you, JB, can you come to State House tomorrow? Yes, I can, I said. What time do you need me? You asked. Talk to Njay and finalize the details, he said, referring to then Deputy Chief of Staff, J. Muturi. And I go on and we see you now there in State House and you meet Njay, already there seated with the Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i, Principal Secretary Karanja Kibiso, and Nancy Gitau. A very tense moment it is there. And just to cut the long story short, because of interest of time, we need to cover more. You have a very tenuous, moment there with the trio. So you said, looking at Matiang'i and Kibicho, you two young men have decided you're going to run parliament for me, because you were handed over a list. And in that list, of course, it was highlighted green, highlighted yellow, and highlighted black as well. I think these were the Kieleweke and the Tanga Tanga team. And they had picked people who were leaning towards the then Deputy President William Ruto to be earmarked that now if they had seats in Parliament, that of course will be retracted. Could you tell us more about this tense moment and how direct you are in just pointing at them? You decided you're going to run Parliament for me now. This was a first, so to speak, a step in Parliament, or in State House, I should say, where you had to make your mark and make sure that the return or the fight for order is implemented.
Yeah, it was quite a tense moment. Remember, for quite some time, since President Uhuru had had his handshake with the late Raila Odinga, and actually, coincidentally, during the burial of my mother,
yes,
on 2nd June 2018, off the cuff, as the president was talking about issues that he had made promises to the people of that area, he used the word, as my deputy, huyu kijana, wakati atakuwa akitangatanga huku, atakuwa akiniletea habari ya mambo ambayo hatujatimiza. And from then on, that Tanga Tanga terminology stuck on William Ruto, and everybody that now was aligned to him started being regarded as a Tanga Tanga brigade.